Hey, looks like we're live. Happy Freegadoggin, everybody. Thought I'd just, you could join me to warm up with a few simple kicks from the Xing-Yi routine. So let's do 5 of them. We learn them. When we learn them, we learn the first 5, then the second 5, and then the 5 after that. So the first 5 are beginner, next intermediate, and advanced. We'll start with the beginner kicks. Let's get to it. Camera looks straight, huh? All right, Qi basic kicks. All right, so that was kick 1. That was front kick, just front slap kicks. Basically just a stretch, really. And it was followed up by metal Qi-gong and then the metal form from Xing-Yi's 5 elements. Metal. The Chinese name for metal form in Xing-Yi is, what is this? Let's say Jinqing. Pichuan. Pichuan. Pi means split. And Chuan is fist. Alright, I think that looks pretty straight. Not totally certain. Alright, I'll do the best I can with this camera in such a confined spot. Next up, second one is side kick. Okay, so that was side kick with water Qi-gong up front, and then the Xing-Yi's water form, also called Zhuan, twisting fist. Not a lot of room for this one. You've got to be careful. All right, that was an inside crescent kick. Very limited space for it. And then wood element Qigong with the crushing fist, Bengchuan, Bangchuan. Oh, the reason pronunciation's so tough is because I've learned Chinese pronunciation from like 5 different sources of dialects. So you have southern dialects and northern dialects, and they influence each other. So sometimes I choose to say a word with a southern dialect like Bengchuan, and sometimes with a northern Bangchuan. So bung and bang is quite a bit of difference there. Anyway, I'll not labor the point. Next up. Alrighty, that was an outside crescent kick with the element fire Qi-gong and fire form, which is called pounding fist, Pao Chuan. Finally, we finish with, all right, so this is the first advanced kick that a beginner learns. It's the double crescent. There's not room in the room to do it correctly, but I'll go ahead and just do it a little bit, not with a big jump, because I don't want to hurt my foot or kick the wall or something. So it handles the earth element, which is the last in the creative cycle. So in the creative cycle, we have metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. In the neutral cycle, we have different rotation. So we've done these in the creative cycle. Typically a beginner actually learns in the neutral cycle, but I always do them in the creative cycle because I'm an intermediate practitioner. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and show you. There's no room to do this in here, but let's try again. You're supposed to jump. Anyway. Take the wall. So it goes 1 and then 2. Switch. 1. Qi-gong for the earth element. Inhale is on the outward stretch, so in, out, in, out. And finally the earth fist. So you can see that 3 of these forms are straight linear forms, up and back, and then 2 of the forms, fire and earth, are off 45 off the center line. So center line, P1, B12, straight down center line, right? These 3. So you have metal, water, wood, are all down the center line. And then the 2 off the center line, 45 off the center line, are fire, so off the center line. So you're going to cross it at 45 degrees, this line here. And then earth. Of the 5 elements, earth is the most difficult to learn for some reason, and this, to do correctly, this holds true for, I think that's just a well-known fact in the industry. All of them take quite a bit of time. The easiest probably to learn for most people is Pao Chuan and Bong Chuan. you'll learn to develop the most force with Bengchuan. Each of the 5 element fists has 4 parts to it. For example, wood is here. So you have 1, it's a small step and a turn before you start to deliver down the center line. It comes together, right? And then opens. So essentially you have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4th one. Without someone to show application, the subtle nuances are kind of lost, so I'll not belabor this point. Finally, typically finish the first 5 anyway with WuXingQuan, or 5 element altogether, so 5 element transmutation. And then if you like to finish with simple universal Qi-gong, it's just the circle done in the universal stance. So it looks like this. Not enough room. So do it this way. Once again, universal stance, a little bit down, in. Your in goes all the way to the top, and then down and out. And your movement only goes until the movement down for the whole body follows the hand down to eye level, and then body stops, hands continue. So in and up, out through the nose, jaw and tongue aligned in the Renjong meridian. Then all the way down into the Dantian. When you're finished practicing, just go ahead and grab the energy, gather it, and hold it at the low Dantian for breathing rhythmically for a few moments. So we'll do 1 whole rotation. 5 and rest. Yubei, Ikar, Ikar. When you feel like you've done enough practice for the day, that should settle you off. So the universal breath there at the end, that bit of Qi-gong can be used after any time you have revved up the body engine and the heart is pounding and you just want to chill out. So just that simple up and in Qi-gong and then down, and then remembering to store it all in the low Dantian. For beginners here to revitalize the sexual Jing-Qi centers of the body. Yeah, good magic. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed that. and I'll see you back next time. As above, so below. 再见 for now.